Okay, friends, let's take an example and review a resume for a software development engineering role and see what's ineffective and what's the effective way of writing that on a CV. So first of all, ineffective software developer role. And it says responsible for fixing bugs in company software, work with QA team to test releases, build features for company website, and participated in coding reviews and team meetings. These are generic tasks and no clear metrics or business impact, no clear indicator of what technologies were used, how many people were impacted. It's a weak way of describing what you did as a software developer. Rather, this would be a more effective way. Use verb words like resolved, 35 plus number metrics, 35 plus critical blocks, improving platform stability by 15%, another metric, and reducing supporting tickets by 23% over a period of 6 months. That's way more effective, way more clear. And then collaborated with QA and automated test suite using Jest and Cypress. You see, these are examples of frameworks and libraries that are being used. Use clear real names, accelerating release cycles by 2 weeks per sprint. And the third one, developed and implemented responsive UI components with React that increased mobile conversion rate by 18%. This shows clear impact. Another thing I want you to notice here is that the effective format has clear metrics, and hopefully it's also a clear mirror of the job description. For example, if the job description mentioned technologies like React, Jest, Cypress, and what have you, then you have those clearly listed in your CV, and that makes you a much better candidate, or it makes the ATS give you a much better score for your CV. Now let's take another example. I want you to also consider how the technical skills have been listed. In an ineffective way, it was just a bit of random, generic technical words like programming languages, databases. It's not specific, and the ATS will flag the absence of specific languages, frameworks, and tools. In a more effective way, you want to list what are the exact front-end technology, exact back-end technologies, what are the database or cloud technologies that you're using, and what tools do you have experience with. Organize them by categories and make sure they're specific and matches the ATS keyword. Make sure that the technologies that are on the job descriptions are reflected in what you're putting across on your resume. Lastly, how do you describe a project experience? In an ineffective way, it says, help develop a user authentication system and ... It is not clear and it's not specific enough. No specific mentions of technologies. It's hard to assess the technical proficiency level in the ineffective version. In the effective version, let me just read the first example there. It says, let the development of authentication microservice supporting 50,000 plus daily users across 3 applications while meeting GDPR compliance requirements. This shows scope and complexity, demonstrates technical leadership with clear business value. This is just an example of how to write an effective resume for the software development role.